Hello, this is MrChris. Today is Friday, March 28, 2025, and today I will share with you the status of my Yieldmax portfolio and my real strategy portfolio. It is a bloodbath today. Dow Jones Industrial dropped by 700 points, inflation is uncontrolled, and tariff war is about to go crazy. I don't like it, but it is what it is. I have been thinking on how to track the progress of this journey to earn my retirement income, and I have decided to go ahead and share with you an end-of-month update of my progress. Before I start, a disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. Please do proper research when investing. This video and any other videos in my channel are for entertainment and educational purposes only. Okay, let's start with Yieldmax first. Last Tuesday, I published a short video regarding the estimate for the Group B dividend distribution for this week. Today is payday. I got this estimate from stockevents.app. Please note that I am not affiliated with this company. I was surfing the internet when I found this website. I was intrigued when I saw that this app provides an early estimate of the upcoming dividend distribution for Yieldmax and other funds. Here's the estimate again, and this time I have the comparison with the actual dividend declared by Yieldmax last Wednesday. Based on these two tables, the estimate provided by stockevents.app is much better for the weekly payer compared to Group B Yieldmax funds. What I will do is that I will try to start providing these estimates to you on a weekly basis and comparing them to the actuals till I have enough data points to plot them in Excel. Now let's move on. With regards to my Yieldmax portfolio, last Tuesday, I sold YMAG and used the proceeds to purchase additional ULTY shares. Based on the estimated dividend for YMAG, I will receive about $90 of dividend from YMAG. I have a positive return for YMAG. My total return for YMAG was around $3,200. Even though the current price was about $3.25 lower than my purchase price. The total amount of dividend I received from YMAG was enough to give me a positive return. I sold YMAG for about $15.85 per share, and then I turned around and purchased 2,500 shares of ULTY. Note that I purchased these additional shares of ULTY before the declaration day on Wednesday. So I will receive around $250 for this new 2,500 shares of ULTY instead of the $90 from YMAG if I had kept YMAG. The total number of ULTY shares that I now have is 21,001, and once all dividends are paid for this week, the total amount of dividend I will receive this March will be $35,150, exceeding my expected dividend payout of $32,000 a month. Unfortunately, since market is down, my total return is back to zero today. I recently reinvested dividends more into KONI and NVDY, and that's the reason why I'm at zero today. NVDY and KONI are my biggest losers at this time. However, with the current number of shares of ULTY that I now own, which is 21,001, I'm about 16 weeks or 4 months ahead of my goal to have about 32,400 shares of ULTY by March 2026. The number of funds I have in my portfolio have been reduced by 2. I now only have 12 funds. I sold Tesla last January, and last Tuesday I sold YMAG. The Yieldmax funds left in my portfolio are NVDY, KONI, FBY, PyPy, YMAX, ULTY, YBIT, MISTY, SQY, Amazoni, Nefli, and AIYY. Total dividend received since July 2024 is around $255,000, with most of these dividends being reinvested, with 1/3 of the dividend received going into cash account and the rest reinvested. The dividends that goes to cash account is what I am using as a reserve for my cash covered put that I have with MISTY. Now let's move on to my option trading portfolio using the no-loss method of the wheel strategy. With the market down today, this will be the first time that I will not have any cash covered put position. By next week, so that will be the first week of April, premiums earned will be mainly from covered call positions, And with the market down, I expect to earn less this month of April. The sad part at this time, and this is one of the risks in trading the wheel strategy, when the market is down, premiums earned will be lower since the actual prices of the underlying stocks will be much lower than your cost. Hopefully, my diversified portfolio will still allow me to trade covered calls at a strike price equal to the cost of the underlying stock. The total amount of premium I received for the month of March is $14,300. If the market does not turn around next week, I may have to wait a little bit before making any trade. Since this market condition seems to be an artificial one because it's caused by the tariff, there is a big chance that a whipsaw effect could occur. Market is unstable that this big drop can be followed by a sudden uptick. This sudden drop in market condition is one of the reasons why I have some cash reserves and also by having Yieldmax portfolio as well. If the portfolio for my wheel strategy is not able to get me the income I need, then Yieldmax dividends could supplement my income. In summary, Yieldmax portfolio has total return of 0. ULTY shares is at 21,001 shares, making me 4 months ahead of my goal to have 32,400 shares by March 2026. It is now possible for me to have 32,400 shares of ULTY by end of this year. Again, this is with the assumption that ULTY will have an average weekly dividend of 10 cents per week per share and an average price of $8 per share. With the current price of ULTY around $6.25, I will get more shares compared to my estimate. 14,300 earned premium for March 2025 for my option trading portfolio. And that first week of April, there will be no cash covered put position, and that most income will be coming in from the covered call positions. And that's it. If you like this video or any of the videos in my channel, please hit the like button and subscribe, and join me in my journey in generating my retirement income through trading options and investing in high yield funds like Yieldmax. If you have any comment or question about the no loss method of the wheel strategy or my perspective about Yieldmax, please write a comment and I will answer them the best I can. This is MrChris. Thank you, and I will see you in my next video.